All right, what is going on? So we got Jeff here with us for a second time because the first time we recorded this, the audio just got fucked. But hopefully we can actually get through this time.
So I'm Jeff, I'm 21 years old, and I'm currently in New Zealand. I'm studying engineering at the same time. I'm also doing ecom, and I started ecom around about June this year, so it's pretty recent. And I've only managed to like scale up to about 10K days in the last month, I guess. Yeah, so
Okay.
everything happened so recently.
Yeah, it's actually pretty sick to see because like June till now is how many months? 5 months? 6 months?
Yeah, 5 months.
5 months. Yeah, and you started in June.
So for the first, yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Because you got the 10K days in those 5 months. For me, I didn't even hit a
hmm
product that touched a 1K day, and it took me over 6 months. Like 6 months, I just straight lost.
Yeah.
So that's pretty sick to see. And you want to show like the dashboard again?
Okay.
There we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
Well,
11, not even
that
10.
was
There we
yesterday.
go. That's sick. That's actually sick to see. And the fact I think the craziest thing of it all is because like you're still in engineering, like you said, and you started this five
Yeah.
5 months ago, which is honestly
hmm
insane. Like I have some like weird autism in me. Like I would not be able to do school and ecom. Like I just have to go like all into stuff. But how was it balancing that like from the start? You know, like just getting into ecom and then balancing
At the
schoolwork.
start, I started during the holidays, so I had so much time. And I remember during those holidays, I would like watch videos every single day about ecom. And I feel like it was pretty easy because I didn't have school that time. But
Okay.
when school started, it was a bit harder. And I also had gym at the same time. So I still think balancing school and ecom is better than a full-time job and ecom because you can choose when to work on ecom if you're doing school because you can uh, you can watch lectures whenever you want at home. But if it's like a full-time job, you have to go to work like 9 to 5, then do ecom from like 5 onwards. So you're pretty much
Hmm.
fixed during those times. So I
Yeah.
don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because you have just more flexibility over your schedule. Like if one day you have to
Yeah.
like dial in on ecom, like okay, I'll just do the schoolwork tomorrow. Let's finish ecom today, stuff like that. But when it comes to that,
hmm
so you started summertime. When did you find the Discord along this journey? Or when did you find like my stuff?
Uh, I think it was during July. I started in June
Hmm.
because I also watched a whole bunch of like ecom guys on TikTok. You were one of
Yeah,
them. There's a few other ones I don't know if you know. There's Blake Evans.
I know that guy. Yeah.
I talked to you about him last. Yeah. Someone called like Nick Dahlberg.
Nick?
Yeah, he's like this
Huh.
Korean guy.
Okay.
And this other guy called like Ecom Gom.
I've heard of that guy
Yeah. So just those. Yeah. He's
from
from like
somewhere.
New
Yeah.
Jersey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So just those three people.
That's pretty sick. Yeah.
Um,
Because
and then yeah,
go ahead, sorry.
and then I decided to like watch through all their videos, like scroll to the like very bottom of their TikTok page, and I like watched all of them throughout the holidays.
You watched like all the TikToks?
Yeah, most of them,
Oh, that's crazy.
because I was like so committed into learning at that time.
Yeah. We, the boot camp,
Yeah,
the boot camp wasn't alive at this point, right?
no, I don't think I saw your bootcamp vids on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, because I like the boot camp. Obviously, like to be honest, like the TikTok videos are cool and all. Like some of them, they have like actually good
hmm
sauce in it or whatever. Um, but sometimes I'd be thinking like even in the boot camp, the YouTube boot camp that I put out, like I think I put out
hmm
too much information in there. I had people in the Discord saying like,
Yeah.
"Yo, like we paid for the Discord, but like the YouTube boot camp was low key like good, bro. Like
hmm
what the fuck? Why we just went with the boot camp?" But I guess it is what it is, bro. I can't just like
Yeah.
try to hide value. It's like if I have value to give, I'll just give it most of the time, unless it's
hmm
just like
Yeah, because back
extra.
then Yeah. Back then I was so committed to like learning. I remember watching like um Mark build brands, all of his
Yeah,
like most
he's good.
popular videos, and writing down notes. And this one video by David Fagati,
Yeah,
and it was like 12 hours long, and I was like fully committed to watching that one in one day.
that's actually sick. That's sick.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people are able to do that, by the way. Like, even though you're just like, it sounds like, oh, you're just
hmm
watching a video, but being able to like sit down, be attentive, and like just have like enough focus to focus on a 12-hour video, and you finish it in one day.
hmm Oh no, I didn't finish it. I just like
Yeah,
skipped to the important parts because at the end he went through like so many like too basic stuff
yeah.
that
I
I
mean,
didn't want to watch.
but even then,
Yeah.
like you still have to be focused on the video on what you're watching to be able to skip certain parts. You know,
Yeah.
like not a lot of people
Yeah.
can't even
Yeah.
focus on like if I post a 3 minute TikTok without cuts, people won't watch the full thing. They can't. Like
Yeah.
they have to 2x, and most of them can't even 2x. They just scroll and then they start watching some
hmm
fucking anime edits or some bullshit. But I actually didn't ask you this. Actually, well, first I'll ask you this, and that's my next question. But how many tests did it take you until
hmm
you hit this one again? Like I actually forgot the number.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I would say about 15. My first few tests were like clothing, hoodies and stuff. And
Hmm.
towards the end, I shifted towards more pain, like problem solving products, like uh pain solving ones that can be
Yeah,
targeted towards older people, like creams, anti-aging creams, stuff like that, and supplements.
yeah. And you're in supplements now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I just like supplements. Supplements are sick. Like it's for I'm
hmm
biased to it, but I think it's the best niche in my opinion. But not to
Yeah.
say you can't make money in other niches, but it's just a lot of options when it comes to the realm of supplements. It's also one of the
Yeah.
hardest niches I think as well. So it kind of
hmm
plays out. But when it comes to that, because like so you did 15 tests. What would you say is like the biggest hurdle you had to overcome, do you think, before you turn profitable? Like during those 15 tests, what's like one of like the main issues? Like for me, I would by far the biggest issue that I used to face was Facebook. Like the amount of bans I had,
hmm
the amount of assets that would just give me fucking $5,000 CPMs just because they were like shitty assets. Like that was like I think my biggest issue. What was that for you?
Um, I'd say not being too emotionally attached to any product. Because this one product I ran before my current winning one, I ran for like about 1 month and it was only just above break even. And the reason I ran it for 1 month was because I was too emotionally attached to it. And I just, every single day, I remember I would go onto my website and tweak us like just a little bit every single day because
Yeah,
I was so emotionally attached. And I think that is what made me stick to it for like 1 month. So if you're just starting out, don't get emotionally attached to anything.
yeah. I actually hear a lot of people say that, and they'll get like emotionally attached to
hmm
products. I had the opposite problem. I just didn't give a fuck. Like I was so emotionally detached that I
Uh-huh.
like for example, if one day, and I tell everybody in the Discord, I tell anybody honestly, like okay, if you don't have insane performance day one, let it run. Like it's day one, like let it run. For me, I think my first 10 tests, if day one was like shit performance or only one sale and I'm unprofitable,
hmm
I would already want to cut the product and go next. Like I was so impatient.
Bro,
That
what?
was my biggest issue.
Uh-huh.
So I'd build this whole store, do all this research, do whatever. I launch it, it's not fiber-wise day one. I already want to go next. Like I had the opposite problem.
hmm
So I just find that pretty interesting, you know.
Wait, so how long did you take making the stores?
At the start, actually, this is it's funny you ask this because at the start, obviously stores like it didn't really take me too long. Like yeah, at the latest,
hmm
it would take me a day. The first time I built a store, it probably took me like a day, just because I was like learning and all
hmm
this stuff, whatever. And I wasn't really optimizing for efficiency. I was just trying to learn everything. At one point, building those stores would take me like 2 hours, 3 hours, and I could just get a full store up.
hmm
And even then, I know people can build it faster, but I was very nitpicky with my product images. So I spent a lot of time like making everything look perfect and making the colors look good. And I always started my stores from scratch. I never reused the store. I'd always just start from scratch every single time. Just like, I don't know, just made more sense in my head. So it would at least take me like 3 to 4 hours. But I remember this one time, I thought, you know what? I've done like 10, 15 tests by now. It can't be a creative issue because I'm ripping creatives. Of course, it's not creative. It's probably a landing page issue. So I was like, you know what? Let me do something that nobody else is doing. And I decided to go on gem pages and just learn gem pages. And I would go like make an entire page. And it literally took me
Mm-hmm.
like, I literally learned the entire gem pages interface. And it took me, I think, 4 or 5 days just to build the product page.
Mm-hmm.
It would take me like an entire day to build two sections. But I would make the sections like
Mm-hmm.
so perfect and so like, because the entire time I'm learning how to use the interface as well. So I'm constantly just
Yeah.
learning and applying, or something doesn't work, and I'm trying to solve this one problem. It takes me 2 hours to figure out how to like do like this super small fix that would take me 10 seconds now, but back then it would take me like 2 hours to even figure out how to do it. So that was a unique experience. But then ultimately, it taught me how to use gem pages, which helps me later on when I started making landing pages and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know if that fully answers
Yeah.
it, but
I remember for the product I was emotionally attached to. I remember making an advertorial for it, and I did that on gym pages, and it was also my first time. So yeah, that took me like 4 days as well.
yeah,
And I think that's a big reason why I was emotionally attached because I took so long making all the
yeah,
pages and stuff.
yeah, exactly. That's another thing because like the more time investment you put into it, obviously the more you're attached you're going to be. Um,
Yeah,
for the advertorial, did you make that from scratch or did you use the template? Because I know that I think there's a template in the Discord, no?
I wasn't in this Discord back then. I think I
Mm,
made it from scratch.
yeah,
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 so it took so
that's
long.
so sick.
But the formatting and stuff was like really good.
Yeah, yeah, that's far. Because like before, to be honest, like you don't have to be creative in this game. Like there's so much stuff that you just take inspiration from other people. Like everything I do is literally just
Hmm.
inspiration from other people, and then occasionally maybe because I saw something at one point that inspired me to have my own idea here. Okay, let me try this. But nothing's an original idea. You just instead of reinventing the wheel, you just
Hmm.
take what's already working, and that usually alone can end up making you a lot of money. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
so wait, at what point did you join the Discord? Actually, two questions. You can answer both at the same time. At what point did you join the
yeah.
Discord, and why did you join the Discord?
I joined around this end of no start of October, which is
Mhm.
basically when I started this new product that I'm on right now. And the reason I joined this Discord is because I just found you really funny on TikTok.
Like, do you remember
Yeah,
any
that's
video in
pretty much the
specific
main
or what?
reason. Um, yeah, there
Okay.
was this one about how you talked
Oh.
about. No, no, I do, I do. There was this one video about how you talked about you should invest your money or something into a Discord or a community
Oh
or a
yeah, you told
course.
me about this. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, that one.
yeah. Yeah. How funny is that? The guy with the course is saying how this is why you should invest in a course.
Hmm. I mean,
That's
it
the video.
sounded pretty convincing. Yeah, yeah.
Well, I
It
guess it's
convinced me.
yeah. I guess it's because like when I say that stuff, I don't say it in a position of like, oh, here, buy my course. It's like, no, no, no. Like I've spent forty thousand
Hmm.
dollars probably by now on different courses, like multiple different courses, and each of those
Hmm.
courses have helped me go from this. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like for me, that's why I like courses. That's
Hmm.
also why I even started this one. You know, don't get me wrong. There's the money incentive in it, but at the end of the day, it's like that's not the
Yeah.
primary thing. If I wanted money to be bro, I'd have red and blue lights right now. I'm literally posted up, like just I'm just sitting down on my couch, my foot's up in the air. You know, like
Hmm.
I could, if I really wanted to rinse fucking, I'd have a 5K mentorship at all times and have a team. I don't care. Like Discord is literally like first come, first serve. Whoever wants to join, you can join. That's kind of how it's set up. And I like it that way, to be honest. Because I think the community, at least for me, the community I think is the best part of the Discord. Honestly,
Hmm.
now. I
Yeah.
think it's I
Yeah.
think it's pretty funny. I can't really talk about exactly
Hmm.
what goes on in there, but what do you think? What do you think is now that you've been in here for a little over a month? What do you think?
Yeah.
Or I guess two things. What do you think is your favorite part of the Discord, and what do you think has helped you the most, just being
Hmm.
inside the Discord? Because obviously, if the Discord didn't help you at all, you'd have just canceled and left. You know.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Um, my favorite part is probably how there's also a like human aspect to everything, because not everything's just all ecom in this Discord. And you can see that through the AMAs and like the other channels, like the car channel, the fitness channel, the text channels, I mean, and like
Yeah,
the brain rot text channels. So yeah, it's nice to have a like different aspect, not solely focused on ecom. And the biggest thing I learned in this Discord was probably one of your videos telling me about how I shouldn't take, no, I should take risks and double my budgets or something, or triple my budgets. Because
yeah,
before I used to always bump my budgets by like 10%, 20%, and I used to be really scared. But now I take like bigger moves.
yeah. Because usually, and this applies especially to like in the testing phases and early on. In the testing phase, it's kind of like you're just trying everything you can to kind of get out of this like small like breakthrough point. Because after you pass this like a certain
Hmm.
level, it's a lot easier to scale up from there, to maintain, to start branding things out. You have more resources, you have more money, right? You can build a team. There's a lot of like the possibilities are so vast. But before that point, everything's super volatile. Like you could be profitable one day, unprofitable the next. You could be doing this, you could be that. Like it's super, super volatile, and like you can't really expect. Like it's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I guess you can't expect the results that you're looking for. It could be left or it could be right.
Hmm.
And like I feel like the only way to really break out of that is actually doing that. It's just like the guy that can put is the balls on the table and just double the budgets the fastest. As long as he sees good performance, he just has bigger balls than the guy to his right. He's bumping 10, 20%. If this
Hmm.
guy's scaling, doubling his budget every day compared to the guy who's bumping 10% every day, the guy who's bumping 10% every day is just not going to make any money. If anything, his product test is just going to fail. He's going to hit
Yeah,
stop loss, call it a day. The other guy, he's bumping budgets. He's going more aggressive. Facebook starts prioritizing him. He has more money coming in, more resources. Next thing you know, this guy can turn into a proper, legitimate brand that actually has longevity behind it. Because that's the goal at the end of the day, right? Not some pump and dump shit, right? We make a little bit of money here.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like you're trying to build like an actual business, and that's probably the best foundational aspect you can get. Just moving faster than
Hmm.
the guy the guy to your right, the guy you're competing with. So, well,
Yeah, that's true.
I'm glad you scaled up pretty fast. Because like, let me tell you, like for me, when
Hmm.
hit 10K days, I didn't know I hit 10K days in a month, bro. Like, it took me like 3 months. Like, I scaled super slow. Like, it took me like 3 months, three and a half
Hmm.
months to even touch my first 10K day, or 3 months, I should say. 3 months to hit my first 10K day. And I see other people, even in the Discord alone, like not even just you. There's like a couple others. These guys just scale to 10K so fast. I'm like, what happened to me, bro? Well, why was mine so
Hmm.
slow? I don't regret it because it helped me set up things in a certain way
Yeah.
where like, maybe my brand would have died, or like I think everything just happens for a reason. There's so many scenarios where
Hmm.
it's like because I scaled slowly, I'm able to handle this problem. But if I scaled fast, this problem would have fucked me over. That kind of thing.
Hmm.
But it's still really cool to see that
Yeah.
like you guys are scaling fast. So it's good for you guys.
Mhm. Yeah. Speed also plays a big part in ecom because you know about like native image ads and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I hopped on that pretty early, around about um September. But I don't know if it's early, but I think it's early. And
Mm,
um yeah, that managed to get me to my first 10K day.
that's
And I'm
sick.
still running only images only.
You're running only images,
Yeah.
so you have no video ads.
Do you know? No, I made my first video ad like 2 days ago.
What the
Um,
fuck? I didn't know
it got
this.
a few sales, but what? No,
Yeah.
so many people in the Discord know that. Yeah, I
Damn.
made my first AI like podcast video ad like 2 days ago,
Uh-huh.
and it got a few sales, but it wasn't profitable, so I cut it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's so sick. I didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
but yeah, I'm thinking of hiring an editor to do my videos
Yeah.
because
It's not a bad idea.
I don't know. You did say that I should be able to edit videos myself before I
Yes, this is
hire
the
an
one thing
editor.
I was just gonna say. You should edit some
Hmm.
videos on your own, even if it's time consuming, right? The same way, if you're doing gem pages and you hire someone that does CRO or he's making a landing page, you should at least know what he's doing. You should at least see what's possible,
Hmm.
understand how gem pages works, just spend a day or two, It might cost you some time, but you're learning. So it's not wasted time. Same thing with editing
Hmm.
videos. Make 5, 10, 15, 20 batches and then edit them yourself. Go source B-roll, use different AI tools, work, see how the AI tools work. Because like, how are you going to build SOPs for editors if you don't know how any tools work? You don't know how the clip should be structured. You don't know anything about the actual editing softwares themselves. You can't teach someone. You can't even grade their work because you don't know what you're grading off of.
Hmm.
So if you are, and I didn't, that's actually crazy. That actually blows my mind, like just running off images. Because like even me, like we have some image ads. Like it's actually funny because one of my image ads has been a top spender for a long time as well. But we
Hmm.
primarily do video, right? And the fact that you're able to scale 10K days with just images. And before I go to the other thing I was talking about, you're running all that to like a landing page, advertorial type of thing?
Yeah, yeah, advertorial.
Yeah, okay, that makes more sense then. But yeah, as I was saying, when you edit those videos, it's gonna pretty much just teach you. You'll just learn like small nuanced stuff that like
Hmm.
you won't learn from a YouTube video. You won't learn from me. It's just like playing
Yeah,
the
yeah.
software. And then as soon as you're confident in your ability to just understand the difference between a good edited video and a bad edited video, not like watching an ad on Natria, but being able to create one, then I would say hire an
Hmm.
editor. And you should do that as soon as possible. Like I haven't edited a video in like 4 months. Fuck editing. Fuck all that. I don't want to do that shit. And I know you don't want to do that shit either. But just do it for a bit and
Hmm.
then hire an editor, build out SOPs. And I mean yeah, you can even watch like the hiring video in the Discord if you haven't seen already. Or if you send me up in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Discord, I
I
can help you out later. But
saw that.
yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
because hires are so big. I can't lie. Like hiring properly, like I think right now, I mean it's obviously not the most insane thing, but like I'm spending over 10K a month just on employees. Like that's no agency,
Hmm.
no subscriptions, no AI tools, nothing. Just employee salaries alone, 10K a month. And I'm still hiring from third
Who do
world
you pay the
countries and
most?
stuff. The most,
Wow.
the most, my strategist. I pay him the most by far.
Hmm.
But yeah, and I think
Oh, okay.
yeah, there are people out there with much larger team sizes, but my team right now is like 9. There's like 8 people that I've hired outside of me and my business partner.
Hmm.
So it's pretty cool. I'm excited for you once you start to build that team because for me that's honestly one of my favorite parts, like building a proper team
Yeah,
and kind of building like a community. So
because right now I just have a VA and a email marketing guy, and I've probably only spent like 2K so far on my team.
nah, it's fine. You'll add up as you go.
Hmm.
For the longest time, I only had one VA.
Yeah,
One VA turned into an editor. Editor turned to strategist. Got another editor. That turned into we hired 3 more editors. That turned into hiring a designer. That turned into hiring another CS. You know, your team is just constantly going to compound over time as you scale more and more. The longer you run a
yeah.
brand, um, it's just the game. Next thing you know, you have 20 people working under you, and it's cool. You know, I think that was one of my favorite things about getting into this game. I know we're getting sidetracked, but I guess this is useful information for anybody watching this, anyways. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
one of my favorite parts about ecom is the fact that you are the boss. Like you are the guy at the top of your business, you know. And I think I felt strongly before that because I worked a job before, like working just a sales job. And it's like, yo, I'm making the guy above me 500K cash to his pocket, and out of that, I made 40K across 10 months. What the fuck? I
Hmm.
want to pay the 40K, and I want to keep the 460. You know. So I think that's what really motivated me to get into ecom. But I'll ask you this because I don't even think I asked you this, and this is super late into the video, but I might as well ask it now. What made you
Yeah.
get into ecom? Because you were just chilling, the school's off, maybe whatever. Like, what made you even
Hmm.
start ecom, or why did you want to start?
Um, before before the start of this year, I didn't really know much about ecom. I knew dropshipping was a thing, but I thought it was like completely saturated, like everyone else.
Hmm.
But around the start of this year, I saw a TikToker on my For You page, and he was pretty local. He lived in the same country as me, and he like posted his ecom results on TikTok and was like telling us about how it's all legit. And yeah, that basically motivated me to start ecom.
Oh, damn. And you know this guy personally, or is just like in the area type of thing?
No, no, he lives like 100K away from me.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's the Blake Evans guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
actually I
that
saw
guy
his
bought
car.
an R8.
Yeah, yeah. I was I was thinking the
Yeah.
same idea. I was gonna say I just saw his
hmm
car, his Brabant already. It's actually a sick car. But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I can't wait to buy my car, bro.
Yeah, I'll get there one day.
Fuck no. Yeah.
What are you getting?
I'll tell you when this recording ends. I don't want to put it in into the
Okay.
video. I'll actually show you, but
Okay.
yeah. Anyways, I think we've
hmm
been on this for a minute, so we can end this here. I think honestly this call was much better than the first one. I like this call, so it was good. But what we can end it off with is the same thing we ended off the last one with. Is if somebody was on the
hmm
fence about either starting ecom or joining the Discord, which by the way, a personal shout out, this shit is cheap as fuck compared to everything else. So you can get scammed 5K from the other guy in the space, whatever. You guys have heard what happened with that shit. You know what I'm talking about?
hmm
Yeah. Okay.
CB?
But I was
Oh,
trying not to say the name, but sure.
oh.
It's alright. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But
I mean,
yeah, if someone was to do either or, try and get to ecom or try and join up the Discord, they're on the fence and like, oh, is this guy gonna scam me? Blah blah blah. What would you say to that person?
um, ecom's legit, and if you do start, you have to be committed into investing your own time or money into Discord servers, like courses, into mentorships or whatever. It doesn't have to be this one, but I recommend this one. So yeah, just invest your time and money.
Yeah, it's actually good that you put that out there because I'll say the same thing like to anybody because there's lots of good courses out there. There's a lot of bad courses out there too.
hmm
At the end of the day, to anybody that's trying to get into anything, if you don't fuck with me, if you don't want to join my thing, join something. Just join something aside from you know, some college degree that you don't even know why you're going. If you know why you're going, cool, fair enough, go. But otherwise, join something, learn from something. If you're not gonna learn from school, learn from somebody online, and you'd be surprised how fast you can grow, how fast you can earn, how fast you can learn, how fast your life can change. So, we'll end it off there. And yeah, I appreciate you hopping on with me, Jeff. And I'll see you in a bit.
Yep. See ya.
All right.